Good morning, Brownlow.
Morning.
Recovery. Brownlow, you could be finding that you're going through, or you have in the past, went through your recovery process. But if you can see, the key is in the recovery. Everything that you need for further challenges, you'll obtain, or you have obtained through the recovery process.
Also, chimpanzee, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions that you have. So you're going to balance out more your logical thought and going deeper inwards with your intuition now. So trust that feeling, because I think it's like a clear cognizance thing I feel with you. You really kind of know the answers.
Lavender is her husband or twin flame.
Do you want that? Oh, yeah.
Right, well, first up, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You're maybe relying on other things currently. I'll need to use a different deck to.
I think this one is.
Your husband is your husband your twin flame.
It's a perception.
Yeah. I'm feeling he's not your twin flame, but I don't buy into the whole twin flame things as much. Twin flames usually cause difficulties in a relationship. It's helping each other to grow, but I don't feel. I don't feel he is.
I've also got you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. So don't get, like John was saying, too fixated on this whole twin flame thing, because we're here to teach each other and learn. So
see, they're in separation.
In separation. So,
but there was a card that indicated there may be something better. I know you've been asking these questions for quite a while now. It could be that the person is the right fit for you. You maybe have met, but you haven't got talking to yet. I feel. Josephine Denton. Josephine, you're going through a period of growth at the minute. You might have had a couple of setbacks, but these setbacks have been getting you ready for extended growth.
And I got Tiger. This is an animal deck. So you're being called upon to provide leadership, your leadership skills. Trust that you're capable of doing so. So have some confidence to be able to lead, whether it's with work or in general. Being a more confident, outspoken person would be a good thing for you.
Shaggy's serious. We're doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Discovery, Shaggy. It's all about discovering a whole new world for you. You've done, as we spoke before, you've done a lot of inner work, but now it's about discovering more things that you didn't know existed. Just keep doing what you're doing. That'll just flow to you.
Cardinal, I got.
Cardinal.
The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are a bit out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So you already know what you need to do. Just balance it out more now.
Rose, you feel at an impasse. You don't know what way to turn. You feel as if you've only got two options. But with this card, it always tells me, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and you'll see more opportunities arise. Don't rush into anything. Don't think you have to choose something because you don't want the other, if you know what I mean. More opportunities will come to you.
Yeah, it's not like, fear of missing out. There's not really, you're not missing out. There'll be more. Also, trust. This is Spider. Trust your creative spark, your feeling, and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So, yeah, trust your own creativity, your own ideas as well. Like, yeah, you'll know what's best for you when it's presented.
Helen Sobanitis. Gratitude, Helen. By being grateful for all the simple things, it just attracts bigger things to be grateful for. If you're grateful for little, you'll be even more grateful for a lot.
Also, unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression, and that can be spiritual as well. Doing cards, getting crystals, changing your environment. I feel going into nature, painting. Just be creative in yourself.
Rachel, why you want love life?
Hi.
Love life. Pay attention to red flags, Rachel. If you're feeling something's not right with somebody, just bypass them. You know what I mean? If you're getting red flags straight away, it's not a good sign. But very soon you'll meet the right person. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now.
It's like manifesting the right person for you. Make a stand for what you believe in. This is the blue heron. Do what feels right in spite of any judgments or disapprovals from others. So if you feel then right about something, then it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Go with it. Go with your path. Because you're building your life in the end of the day. So.
Sherry Denise Peterson. Sherry Denise. Gossip, Sherry. You're well aware of the gossip of others, but I feel you don't get involved in it. You know, if they're gossiping about someone else, they're more than likely to do the same about you if you get involved. You know, if they're gossiping about someone, they're jealous of them for some reason. You don't get tied up in that.
And confirming the snow leopard to take time out from your usual life and spend some time in solitude. That's a need for you right now. Maybe to not take on all the energy from others. Just like grounding, recouping.
Alex Jade. And then it's Anthony. And then Haley. Service, Alex. You see yourself as being in service to others. You help in whatever way you can. Supportive and like you're good at giving advice out.
You're already a very positive person. And this card I've got is Panda, saying to create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or workplace. So it's a nice place that you can do your, it doesn't have to be meditation, but just your space full of things that help you connect with your intuition. To just try and be mindful of that no matter where you are. Yeah.
Anthony, a wee bit of insecurity could be creeping in. Don't worry, we all get it. But as you can see in this card, they're guarding. So if you are being guarded, you could maybe miss an opportunity. So just try, like, we're all insecure to a certain level. If you just sort of have more confidence and that the universe will be providing you with trustworthy people, then you'll be all right.
And it's the Wolverine I got. You're a lot tougher than you think you are, which is probably confirming that insecurity thoughts that come up. So you are tough. Just believe that.
Haley Johnston. So it's Haley Johnson and then Tina Helene Lohman Peterson.
Right, I got one for you, Haley. Use your intuition and your intellect to balance and make this choice. There's something to problem solve right now. And it's got the green color, the chakra, the heart. You're very sensitive. There's something in your heart to heal, I feel. And if to solve your problem, you're going to be able to balance out maybe being a bit more logical now rather than just the heart with your mind. But you're going to find a good middle ground to make a choice. Just balance. Don't get too sensitive on things.
I got the quest card. That would indicate you have more meaning in life now. Like before, you thought it was very mundane, but you now feel as if you're on a quest, your own quest. So like each time you get to a different stage, you can look back and see an achievement of how far you've came. But I feel you're very excited with what life has to offer you now. Maybe you haven't always been that way of thinking. Tina Helene Lohman. Tina, if you haven't already met your soulmate, you will very soon. But if you have, if you're in a relationship, this is your relationship going to the next level.
I felt drawn to do this, but honeybee and goose, it's saying let compassion and forgiveness to be your top priority in the situation. There's someone to be forgiven, I think. Take time to rest and recuperate as well, rather than continuing your striving. You needed some time out to contemplate things, to make a choice. But in time, when you forgive, things heal in time. So.
And Tiffany Britt.
Oh, Mama. Thank you.
Tiffany, workaholic. You can maybe be overworking at the minute. And whether that's a project or multiple projects or just your day-to-day work. To balance it out, I feel you need to express your creative side, whether that's painting. There's loads of different avenues to use your creativity. But I feel with you can maybe enjoy painting. It's on the card.
You've got a lot going on, Tiffany, because every time I try and shuffle these, 4 or 5 just come out. This could be your overthinking mind as well, Tiffany. So maybe like John was saying, doing painting and things can help calm your mind, and drawing and things like that, just to focus on that present moment again. I've got the cat with the cheetah, which is, they're both cats. Independence, they signify usually. It's time to strike out on your own. Relinquish, you maybe be feeling dependent on others in the past, but you're breaking those patterns. Get clear on your intention and stay focused with it. Then move quickly to achieve your goal.
Oh,
could it be May?
May kick. May. Bittersweet. You know as well as anybody, it's not about being right. Sometimes you can lose more being right than you can being wrong. So with you're not stuck on being right. You let someone think they're right just to have a better a better outcome, let's say.
Also, if you haven't thought about it already, like going on holiday or a breakaway, I feel that I think it's a good time to do it. So if you have been thinking about it, the emu's signifying it's a good time for a new adventure. So go on that holiday or plan that you've been having in your mind.
Julie Bingley. Julie, the growth card came out. Any difficulties you've been having over the past month or that has been getting you ready to go through a big growth spurt, let's say. It's like life lessons to transition from negative to positive.
Also, Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Everything you have now doesn't just mean physical resource. It just means within yourself, the strengths, the qualities of who you are is enough to get through the challenges that present you like with other people and things like that. So you will overcome those challenges if you just believe it. Yeah. So you're enough as it is. It's a good thing. Like you're going to get through it. Like you're very powerful. Sharon
J. Connor. Right. Impatience. Sean, you're growing impatient at a situation. Impatience isn't a bad thing. It just means you've waited long enough. You feel as if you're ready and you're ready to move on in a new direction. But usually whenever you become impatient, things start to happen.
And I got the chameleon for you, which, chameleons, they blend in each environment and adjust, adapt, stay in the background, adapt. And rather than being a bit conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events, don't force trying to do it yourself. It'll all fall into place as it's planned when you put your intention out there. So be patient, as John said, and let it play out.
Sherry Louise Lowe, and then it's Constance Humphreys, and then Alison Turner. Sherry Louise. Isolation, Sherry. I feel you've been isolating yourself from the world, which is it's a good thing to identify things within yourself and work on certain issues. But I feel this card's now showing up to get you back into socializing or even just like a night out with friends and family or something. I feel you've been isolated for long enough. I feel the whole winter you've sort of been isolating yourself.
And this is saying, like, I've got the cheetah and gorilla. It's saying to stay focused and move quickly now towards your goal. So you've had that isolation, but it's saying take time to compassionately listen to those you love, maybe family members trying to reach out to you. So yeah, do those things like go out and take some time, especially with family. So
Constance Humphreys. Oops, that card just jumped out for you there. Constance, impartiality. One of the best things you can do is not take sides in an argument. Just listen to both sides, and then you can make up your own mind. It's a bit like sitting on the fence, but on bigger, more important situations. Then people would be coming to you for your approval, let's say, in certain situations.
And the Falcon is act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without, I can't say that word.
Equivocation.
Do you know what that means?
Like, I do, but
act on opportunities. I would
without complaint or without
to like
Any negative thoughts, let's say.
yeah. So, but it's saying to act on an opportunity that's coming to you.
Oh, interesting, Tiffany. Right, so it's Alison, Darlene, and then Jason Peacock is after Darlene. Alison Turner. Abundance, Alison. You've got money coming to you, or maybe you don't have any value on money. Whatever you find value in, you'll have abundance in it. See, the card shows somebody losing a ring and somebody finding a ring, so you could find something that someone's maybe lost.
And also the period of darkness that you've been experiencing, this is confirming that it's all passing now. So you're in a transition and a new chapter's beginning. So this could be this abundance thing that's going to happen. The luck, the things
Just everything changing.
Yeah.
You've maybe been unlucky in the past, but it's now changing. Darlene Higginbotham. Victim, Darlene, you can maybe have been the victim in the past, somebody not treating you right, not giving you the time they should have. But what you need to do is take away the victim mentality, then they have no power over you. If you see yourself as a victim, you'll always be giving them power. So whoever's not been treating you right, just move on. Don't even give them an explanation.
And it doesn't matter what they think. I feel like don't have fear of the outcome. Just speak your mind. The polar bear says to stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectively and compassionately, but no attachment to the outcome. But you do need to speak up.
Jason Peacock. Creation, Jason. This is telling me you can manifest your reality. Things you think in your head, like the way you have an idea of the way you want things to be. That's how your reality could be. If you manifest them and they're built on good intentions, as long as you're not trying to hurt anybody, you'll manifest. So make clear in your mind what you do want and what you don't want, because the universe will give you exactly what you're asking for.
And I've got the tortoise, which is saying you're too fragmented. So do whatever it takes to get grounded so you can make a decision and be specific rather than fragmented.
Tiffany's saying purple. Purple would be nice, but try and get a lighter purple. You don't want it too dark.
Yeah. Attach too much energies.
Laurel Birch and then Robin Shapiro. And do you see what Sherry's saying there?
I'm keeping that there for
Laurel Birch. Wisdom, Laurel. You're wise beyond your years. Through life lessons, you've learned a lot of lessons. You can use these lessons to help others. But you're very clued in on the universe and how it works.
And I got the walrus for you. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens. You're probably already doing that, being more aware of your surroundings. Let them dictate your choice, and let them dictate your choices. Trust in the signs you're being shown. And I did just quickly pull on with Sherry. I know that we've read for it, but just it's saying here though to get support, Sherry Lewis, from a trusted group of like-minded friends that can help you on your path.
Yeah, you're not in this alone. There's like this is a good place to meet like-minded friends.
Yeah.
So like if you feel If you feel connected to someone, do reach out to them. But everybody in here is very helpful. Robin.
Yeah.
I hope all's going well, Robin. Robin, I feel you're feeling an impasse at the minute. Maybe it could be what we're talking about. You feel as if there's only two options. But as I keep telling you, if you take a step back, look at the bigger picture, there's more opportunities ahead for you, Robin. If you didn't get the last couple of opportunities, doesn't mean to say you won't get, like, it's just an abundance of opportunities until something meets your satisfaction. Then you'll keep getting offered opportunities until you're willing to accept what's right for your future.
Yeah, and don't feel rushed. Don't stress on the rush of it. I've got the goose and the weasel, but it's saying to take time to recuperate and rest as well, rather than continuing to keep striving and striving and striving to do better. You know, it's saying be silent, the weasel, pay attention, observe. You need to observe more of yourself, of what's going on. There's signs, your own intuition, your guides are trying to reach out to you. You know, pay attention with your eyes. What are you looking at when you're feeling something? Suddenly you're drawn to look at a specific thing in the home or outside. Pay attention to more tension, ears and physical feelings of what's happening. It's a gut feeling. Follow your gut. So don't just rush in on anything that's just given to you. Trust your gut and be patient, because you might be striving too fast, but there's a lot of opportunities coming.
Christine Clark.
Christine. Angry face. Chill. Okay, Christine.
Christine Clark. You too could be feeling a bit insecure, Christine. This is calling for you to have more confidence in yourself. We all become insecure through life experiences. Like, you've got your guard up, but that's because what you've experienced. But the universe is telling you now that it's safe for you to let your guard down. Only trustworthy people will be coming your way.
And the ladybug, which is like, can represent luck. It's saying it's good fortune, abundance. But you need to be willing to receive the good things in your life. It's time for you to receive rather than give, so it can balance and flow. So yeah, just be open to trusting, accepting the help of others or gifts of others.
Oshika Gula. Facade, Oshika. You're starting to see through things. You're starting to see what's real and what's not real. And you've got very little time for people being fake around you. Just pay attention to who's real. Whoever's real to your face and behind your back. These people are important for you, but you're able to see through the facade. You're able to see things as they are at face value.
And this is the octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and your mannerisms in situations. Octopuses are like, I also feel like a multitasking energy. Like, you're learning to multitask, but it's saying there's maybe situations you might feel uncomfortable with, and you just had to like alter. It's saying just to adjust to it and try not to don't take on board too much emotionally or sensitively. You just learn to shape, just practice in situations, simple everyday situations, to adapt.
Claire Clubley. Isolations. I also feel you've been isolating yourself. You've cut yourself off from the world over the winter, but it's now springtime, so try and get out and about a bit more. Meet up with family and friends, people you have a lot of time for.
And trust yourself that you have, or everything that, you know, who you are, it's enough. The resources, everything, the challenges, the finances, everything will fall into place, and you can strive a long journey. The camel is the card, so they can survive a very long time in long journeys, and that's what's saying you are like a survivor, so you'll get through those challenges.
Josh Connor.
Let's drop half the deck.
Josh Connor. Recovery. Josh, you've been through difficult situations in the past, but the only reason them situations have happened is so you could gain something through the recovery. The recovery is the key. You build up life skills that you need for important challenges ahead. The difficult times are over, so do trust situations that come to you now.
And when I shuffled, I dropped half the deck, and then I dropped a bunch. But this is saying that this, because it's fragmented. There's fragmented thoughts and maybe feeling scattered. So do whatever it takes to get grounded. And also the dog, you're very loyal to people, but it's just saying it can be misplaced by serving too many people and that take advantage of your loyalty. So be aware of who you give your time and energy to. It's okay to say no as well.
Angie Lynch next after Melanie J. Long.
Melanie.
Melanie, you need to forgive yourself and others. Something that took place had a big impact on your life, I feel. If you forgive yourself and others for whatever may have occurred, you're able to move forward in the right direction.
And also, Qigong, it's accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So whatever happened. You can't change the past, but you did what was best at the time. And to just accept things as they are in order to gain more experiences and opportunities that will come towards you once you let that situation go. And, I did the best I could at this time, yeah. And just, try your best to accept it. Even if it's really hard, it'll get easier.
Angie Lynch. Angie Lynch. You too are seeing through the facade, Angie. You're seeing people's real motives and day-to-day dealings with you. Some people are so fake you can't bear them anymore. Others you're seeing the good qualities in, but you're able to see what's real and what's not real.
And the snow leopard is saying it's time for you to have some time out as well and spend some time in solitude in your time and energy. So you just clear all the energy you might have taken on from other people, because that can, if you're an empath, which I feel you are, you can also influence sometimes their energy fields can go into you and scatter your own, view of things and your life choices. So just cleanse and ground and have your time for yourself.
There's Sherry Lowe asking for a card for her daughter. Sherry, okay. Yes, we can give your daughter a card. There's just 1, 2, 3 people in front of you, and then we'll get you that.
Yeah.
Katina Maria Demetris.
From Greece. I've never been there.
I have.
Yeah. Maybe John will take me there one day.
Katina Maria. Renewal. It's all about the new beginnings in your life, Katina. You can maybe have difficult times in the past, but it's all about renewal. What's coming to you now.
There's also something with the mouse card says there's something that you might be overlooking, some important details. So pay closer attention to what's going on. So try and see the bigger picture, don't get too fixated on all overanalyzing every little detail. Just see how it plays out. Trust.
We didn't get a card for Christine Clark yet, did we?
We
did.
Yeah.
We did. Bronya. Growth. You too growing your experience a period of growth at the minute. You're maybe finding difficult situations arising in your life, but this is just to transition you from negative to positive. It's a good period of growth.
And the mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life that you're trying to balance now. Do whatever you need to do to correct it. Okay, don't worry about others. Just do what you need to do to correct. You know your body, yourself, your emotions more than others. The blue and the green is heart and communication. So if you need to communicate or speak out, do that to balance everything out. Just don't hold anything inside, but balance is important right now for you.
Sue Woodworth. Sue Woodworth. Service. Sue, you see your life as being in service to others or a higher cause or calling, and you listen to your inner guidance on what you should be doing. This is just confirming that which you think. What you do can have a big impact on others, so keep doing it.
Also, the chameleon is also to adapt in situations, but rather than being like conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events, try not to take too much control on how things are going to happen as well. Just step back and just adapt with it. You might find that doing something different will change a whole course of events. Yeah, just a simple change. Sherry's daughter, Alana.
Sherry, I also feel your daughter's going through a big period of growth. Maybe there hasn't been that great experiences in the past, but that's just to get you ready for transition from negative to positive. Big life changes ahead.
I don't know if she's been thinking about traveling, but it's saying the emu is the sign of a good time to go on those adventures and step out in a new direction. And the walrus is that she needs to remain vigilant about a current situation and pay attention to signs and omens that'll help her dictate the choices she needs to make. So she's being more aware of things, and she's maybe hesitant to step out into this new journey of growth, but she needs to. So she needs to trust the signs that she's being shown by having these thoughts and ideas to do it. So she needs to take action and do it.
Thanks, Alison. It depends what deck I'm using. I've been using this deck for years, so I know what every card means, or my version of what it means. Some of the other decks I'm still learning, so that's why you would notice not as confident or maybe a bit under pressure at times, sometimes. But thanks for that comment, Alison. You too feel at an impasse at the minute. You feel as if you've only got 2 ways to go. But if you relax, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, you'll see more opportunities.
So, Alison, I've got the kiwi and the cat. It's saying to do a walking meditation. If you haven't got time to sit down and just be still, maybe you need to move. You like to move around a lot. But be mindful of everything, take in everything around you, even just for the next week. And a cat is independence. You might feel over dependent at times on others, so it's time to be trusting your own self and be dependent on you only, you know.
Can you trust your boyfriend? Well, the abundance card jumped out for that question, but that's the situation will improve. I'll split the deck also. Meditation may provide answers, and you might have to compromise. I do feel I'll get one romance card. Very soon you'll be able to trust him. I feel he's maybe giving you reason in the past to not trust him, but I feel a change happening within him. So although you might not have full trust in him now, you will in the future.
Also, I got the mountain goat, which is saying there's something out of balance in your life. So try and I feel like you need to focus more on you and let go of something in your past as well that might have hurt you, in order to allow yourself to be able to trust yourself as well. When you trust yourself, you'll help trust yourself to be with others as well as your partner. So that's something just ask yourself why you might be feeling that way, but be aware of your own feeling and give things a chance, I feel. Let go, because he's a new person. Give it a chance.
Roberta Barker. Who's your card? Instinct. Roberta. Instincts are like muscles. The more you use them, the better they become. So I feel you've been using your instincts very, very wisely recently. And the more you use your instincts, the stronger they become. So you're maybe noticing you're tuning into things you didn't tune into before.
And the zebra. Let go of your fear. It's like, when people have to wait to be told to cross the road. It's like making sure it's really safe. It's saying to let go of that hesitation, I feel, and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Even in a risky situation, you have that protection, and your guides are trying to pull you towards something that just don't be fearful. Match Kabshrohuka.
Must be a different language. Where were we up to? Maria Margaret. Maria, balance. You're being asked to bring balance to all aspects of your life. Don't have too much of one thing. Just maybe people around you aren't being fair with you, I feel. But if they're not being fair with you, just don't get annoyed about it. Just people who treat you with the respect you deserve, give them the time of day. Others, you're able to see people's motives and what they're all about.
Try not to let it affect you. It's not worth the time and energy. It's saying the platypus and ladybug is the abundance and being willing to receive now. So you need to be open to trusting others. But stop. It's saying don't complain about, focus attention on the negatives or those people, or just focus on the positives and the blessings in your life. Just being gratitude will help you get this abundance that's coming to you.
We're nearly 10 minutes behind in the comments. So
wow.
we're going to catch up with the comments. If you've commented, please comment again. Hold on. Alison, her name's Asha.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Ash. Yeah, Asha. I don't come on much. John's very encouraging to do readings.
Your love life, Shannon James. Honeymoon period. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship. If you are, you could be enjoying holidays very soon. If you're not, the honeymoon period would be the period of time getting to know each other. I'll get one more card to confirm that. It's safe for you to love. So you've maybe been hurt in the past, but you'll only meet people who are trustworthy now. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all.
And once you do that, the right person's going to come into your life if they haven't already. It's the chimpanzee is saying it's balancing your intellectual side and your intuition. And it's saying, I think in this situation, you'll just I can see your arms being guarded. So just open them, be open. and make a stand for what you believe in, even if others might have opinions about whoever it is that you see or blah, blah, blah. That's just an opinion. And so it's your life and you need to go through experiences as well. So, yeah.
Alison Turner, for your son Hayden. Growth. Hayden's also going through a big period of growth. He's maybe had difficult times in the past, but it's just been getting him ready to be able to overcome any challenge or obstacle that's thrown at him. What he's learned through difficult times will keep him good, keep him right in the future.
Also, he needs to let go of fear, and he is safe and protected at all times. He might feel introverted at times, but maybe he could have a safe, sacred place that he goes to or he feels comfortable with. But yeah, I think just balancing and trusting will help him, and to not get too introverted as well. So try and encourage him, and know he is safe. So protect him.
Right. So Angel Healer wants one for herself and one for her boyfriend Ian Douglas.
Yeah.
Right. First up is you, Angel. Quest. You now feel life being more meaningful. Maybe you were fed up with it in the past, but now you're seeing real good positive sides. You're feeling as if you're on a personal quest. You're using your inner guidance on what to do. You're not relying on anybody else for the answers. Yes, it's good to get confirmation from other people, but you're relying on yourself at the end of the day.
Also, I got the peacock and the grass birds, but it's saying that you need to stand out, and so show who you are, be noticed, and also something to do with music, expressing yourself through rhythm. You're very rhythmic. You might like singing, drumming, dancing. You tend to go with you in the right place at the right time. Like you're always in the right place at the right time. I feel like you go with the flow quite well. So trust and stand out and get out there as well. Let people see that, and you've got like a attractive like aura. So
now move on to
Ian.
That card answers it all, Angel. Soulmate. So this is indicating Ian is a soulmate. I'll pick another card. Faith in whatever you believe in has brought what you have today. I feel you have worked together as a team, and this is indicating yes, he has a soulmate, and it's your faith in source or whatever you want to call it that's brought you this far, and it's only the start of your next journey.
Also, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Just balancing things out in his life a bit as well.
I'm not sure if Maureen's still here. Maureen, are you still here? Can you let us know if you are? I'm feeling you maybe left.
Is the
Can I have a guidance? Let's see. I'll maybe swap over to this deck. See what that indicates. Next is Dina Anderson, and then Joanna M. Eva. You're after that. This is the card I got for you, Shannon. You possibly could have psychic abilities. You're maybe able to know things that without prior knowledge. You're maybe having visions or dreams. Maybe this is what you're looking guidance on, because you don't know what to do with them. Embrace change itself, emotional harmony and balance, creation all around you, so you can create your own reality, Shannon. Just by deciding in your mind what you want and what you don't want, the universe will give you exactly what you're asking for.
And the Wolverine says that you're a lot tougher than you think you are. So have confidence in who you are. You know, like John was saying, you are very spiritual, so you might like an old soul. So just trust yourself.
Yeah, I do feel you have psychic abilities. You're able to read cards or read minds or something, or just have a feeling of what's going on. Maureen replied she is here. Maureen Regan. Thanks for bearing with us. It was just the amount of people went down very quickly.
Yeah.
Maureen, I got for you Suelo. Winning, willpower, integrity, vitality, purpose, leadership. Suelo channels the powers and energies of the sun. Clear vision. Suelo allows light to conquer dark. So any difficulties you're maybe having, you'll overcome them. You're never given more than you can handle.
Also, I don't know why I was feeling like you're getting frustrated with a situation or a person, like maybe feeling there's anger, but it's saying staying tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect that you deserve. So don't let people walk over you. Otherwise, you allow them and say that that's okay. So stand up for yourself, so you can show them that you do respect yourself. You know.
Dana Anderson. And then it's Joanna. Joanna next. Dana, you got answers reversed. This card indicates misinformation. Someone could maybe have been telling you untrue things or lies about something. You could also be having clarity in past or present, like a moment of realization. You're being offered something, but you don't feel it matches your worth. That's more than acceptable. Do you know what I mean? If it's not up to your standards, don't lower your standards just to fit in.
There's also like a choice that you need to make, or you've been feeling stuck to make a different path. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So being a shark and a road runner. So it's just going forward. Keep your sense of humor though, and don't take things so seriously.
Joanna. You got Nothers. The need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lesson. So you're starting to see why things maybe happened in the past. There was a lesson to be learned in it, and you're maybe noticing the same thing repeat it over and over again till you learned the lesson. Then it moved, and then it was more life lessons. But I feel all the life lessons are over and done with. You've learned, you've learned what you needed to learn. But this card's also indicating don't go against your word. If you promise something to someone, stick with it. A series of lessons to be learned to transition from negative to positive.
I also got the owl, so it's your ancestral spirits guides are offering you guidance and saying to pay close attention to the signs and omens from them, maybe at nighttime. I feel like I don't know if you have trouble sleeping, but there's a lot of signs and things trying to get your attention. Spirits.
She also wants a card for her kids.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
The card I got was Perthrough. Hidden works, mysteries, revealing one's destiny, return of the lost, memory recollection and problem solving. That this is also the card for pregnancy and birth, disclosure of a secret. Don't know if that's relevant.
It's saying to stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and trying to direct the course of events. So try to step back from controlling everything. The best interests you have how do I put it for words? You want the best for everybody, but just try and step back and let things play out so they can learn as well. I feel that you just trust that your whole family and yourself are protected, and your guides are trying to reach out to you. Keep feeling they really are.
Alison, you're next, or a card for your children will be next. Valerie Pacheco. Valerie Pacheco. That card just spun there. Kunaz. Inspiration, creativity, strength, revelations, passion, the heart's fire. Don't become complacent. So, hold on, sorry. You asked for a card of love. It was right in front of me. But that's still relevant. That's still relevant, so it is. Finances and career, I feel, are affecting your family life at the minute, or your love life. You've noticed red flags with certain people that you've met. I feel that is behind you. You can trust whoever comes your way now, but it just shows you had your wits about you and you're able to detect the bad ones, so you'll know a good one when you meet one. I feel.
And also, you're a very loyal person, and it's saying just don't let it be misplaced by too many masters, like letting people take advantage of you. Know your limits as well.
Alison Smith for card for you. I'm not sure how to pronounce. Yeah, but it's not pronounced the way it looks. So I'll you can maybe type it and let us know. But I'll refer to here as C and Jacob. So the first cards for C, which was Rado, a change, vacation, transition role. So you can maybe be planning a family holiday. Assist to channel our energies in an effective way to help us obtain our goal. Know to be in the right place at the right time. I feel C's going to be very lucky. They're just going to be in the right place at the right time for opportunities happening in the future. And Hagalaz has no reverse meaning, so we turn it upright. Completion, cleansing gap, transformation from negative to positive, new beginnings and endings, wake up call, learning lessons through events, breaking patterns. So I feel your children have been doing a lot of work also. Like that they like I think you sort of rub off on them. You help them see where, like, you help them make the right decisions in life. Let's say.
I got one for say C. He needs to take some time out as well from his usual life to spend some time, just like chill out time in solitude. And then for Jacob he has really strong qualities to be like a leader. Even now, like he might not realize it, but I do feel that if he trusts that he is capable, and maybe encouraging him as you do, I'm sure. But yeah, so time out for C and Jacob to have some confidence in that he can take lead in any situation and ideas he has for his life.
Right, so I'll just catch up to the if you've commented, please comment again. We were nearly 10 minutes behind there again. So if you've commented, please just comment again. Britt Marie. Shannon Trent. I love reading. Brett Marie. Thanks for comment again. It's sometimes we just get backlogged. We love reading for Shannon Trent. She needs to call in her soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So she is going to meet. She's calling in her soulmate at the minute, and they're going to answer the call. This could be the one. So the next one is going to be the last one also. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Shannon Trent. Brett Marie, if you want to read and also just comment and let us know.
Shannon, also, I got the honeybee. So like compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in the situation. Something to forgive in your past. It's going to help you in your love life. Forgiving another, forgiving yourself.
Michelle Davis. Love reading. You can maybe answer that question.
Okay.
Marie Moon, you're next after Michelle Davis. Michelle Davis, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You can maybe you haven't met them yet, but you could already be destined to go on a holiday in the summer, let's say. I'll get another card. Express your love. So maybe you have met them. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. There's someone you're maybe interested in, I feel. You need to let them know how you feel. Have heart-to-heart conversations with them.
I'm just focusing on this at the moment, just to get. Marie, I kept hearing, I don't know why, training, or I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it's saying there's an opportunity before you to commit to. They're trying to tell you need whatever that's been going on right now that you've been. It's like something's trying to like push you towards making a choice in. It's like an adventure, like a travel or movement. Maybe on a train, but it's.
I got a change, vacation, transition, road.
But they do.
Being in the right place at the right time. You don't have to try and force anything. You just, wherever you are is the place where you're meant to be at that time.
So you need to like go for it. They're trying to get your attention too. So try and like see what you're drawn to when you feel that feeling that they are communicating to you. But
yeah, I feel she's very intuitive and possibly has psychic abilities as well.
Yeah.
Just try and block out all noise and just listen to the silence. A lot of information can be got that way.
Don't question it, even if it doesn't make sense now. Write it down. Write down anything that when you get that feeling, write it all down. When you look back on it, it'll be clear.
Brett Marie, yes. Well, whenever we get to your question, there's another deck I've got here that Talking to Heaven, very, very effective. Delia Rosa Lewis. You got Jera reversed, but it has no reverse meaning, so you turn it upright. The Harvest Prophet, reap the benefits, sequence of movements. Greater harvests ahead of you now. So you're going to be reaping what you sowed like very soon, but in front of that is greater harvests. It's just like a harvest after harvest. Each year it will just get better.
So I got the tortoise and I'm seeing like the sun, and that's like, the sun card, which is like abundance, happiness, celebration. At the moment you're feeling fragmented to get there. So take some time to ground yourself, and just as something you're overlooking. So pay closer attention to what's actually going on. Don't just turn a blind eye to things. I feel like you have the confidence to face things head on.
Ellie McGee Hughes. Ellie McGee Hughes. This card indicates the need, the duty, restraint, necessity, life lessons. Life lessons. So you've maybe had difficult situations in the past and you're wondering how to get over them. Time will heal, but you need to know these things only happened to help you transition from negative to positive.
And the ladybug, it's time for good fortune and abundance. That's in your energy field now. Be willing to receive it and all good things in your life, and know that you deserve it as well. So don't feel guilty to accept things, so you can balance out the give and take in exchange of, your time, and you get the rewards, but you need to accept them.
Did we get Michelle Davis? Yeah.
Yeah, you did for her.
Natalie Bryant.
We both just dropped a lot of cards for you, Natalie.
This also came up again. The harvest, profit, reap the benefit, sequence of movements, greater harvests ahead. So very soon you're going to reap what you've been working towards. You're going to enjoy that. But next year is going to be a better harvest, and it will just keep improving year in, year out.
Also, it's saying that you need to practice shape shifting. This is the octopus. Altering your physical appearance and mannerisms, being aware of how you might automatically respond, try and hold back before you speak, will help you in a situation. There's something that you need to stand tall with as well. With the elk, it's saying no matter what, this is your dignity. So others will treat you with respect, with what you deserve when you stand tall.
Right, so Britt Marie was wanting the
spirit, heaven.
Heaven. That sounds so important. I was just wondering if you can see stuff. Britt Marie, they want you to know they're with the rest of the family. They're not alone where they are. Although they're there, they're also with you at all times. They're like a spirit guide to you. There is no time where they are. Time is only on earth. So that's how they're able to be in more than one place at a time. And there you go. I watch over you every day. So I think you're asking this question because you sense them. You sense them around you, and you want confirmation that they're there. That card confirms it. I'll give you one more. They're so much better now. They're so much better now.
Was it a male? This card I'm getting is saying that the darkness that you've experienced is now passing. But I was hearing like 2 weeks or something. I don't know what's that relevant to, but there is an energy around you. Definitely, there's that spirit is around you. So, but that period of darkness and the pain, it's all gone, and they're happy. They just want that you to be okay. I feel they see positive, and it's hard, but to see the positive that they're not in pain anymore.
Right, this will maybe be the last reading, unless someone pops up before we finish the end of the video. But we're going to end it here next. Devon, we might be back on later.
Yeah.
1 Joe reverse, Devon. Frustration, depression, sadness, anxiety. There's a blockage at the minute, but don't panic. Things are slowly coming to fruition. It's just life lessons that you have to go through to get from one stage to the next stage. Consideration and deliberation are called for at this time.
And don't have any fear. Zebra is like the hesitation. No, you don't have to tread too carefully at the moment. You don't have to. You might have had to in the past. But it's saying don't have fear. You're safe and protected at all times to move forward.
Right, well, we'll finish that there for now. As I say, we might be back on later. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Bye.